Hello there. Do you ever find yourself procrastinating, waiting for things to be perfect, for more inspiration, for permission, maybe reassurance, someone or something to change before you take action? Maybe you're waiting until you're more self-confident, or the pain will go away, or the absence of a risk, or maybe something that will be a sign that now is the time for you to take action. I have news for you. That will never happen. There will never be a perfect time for you to quit waiting and take action. This time is now. So, one thing I know to be true is that when you hear good information, it's just good information. If you want to see that information transform your life, you must take action on the information that you have heard. Jonathan Winters said this: if your ship doesn't come in, swim out to meet it. In other words, what are you waiting for? People who are successful take action. They don't wait for the perfect time. They jump on it and figure things out as they go. If you want something, you've got to take action to get it. If you wait, likely someone else will take your place, because there is always someone that will take action and make things happen. And my question is, will you take action? Ask yourself if you are the type that waits around or jumps to get things done, or actually jumps to get things. What can you do to become the person who just takes action in spite of how you feel? Many times we will tell ourselves something or a story that limits us from moving forward and keeps us safe and comfortable, because it's easy to stay comfortable. Whatever things we tell ourselves that stop us from moving forward or taking action is the same things that are stopping you in other areas of your life. How we do one thing is how we do everything. Many times we make excuses, or we are afraid of what others will think of us. The fact is, it starts with you. If you hold yourself back, for example, from the fear of what others will think of you, you are likely holding yourself back for the same reasons elsewhere in your life. How we do one thing is how we do everything. It's about identifying your patterns and breaking through them. Whatever way you sabotage yourself and your efforts is keeping you stuck, and also keeping you from taking the action and finding the joy and the fulfillment in your life right now. I love this quote: "Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle." Abraham Lincoln said that. Action takers are rewarded. It's as simple as that. Are you an action taker? We're at the end of our 12 weeks, with one more to go. And before we look at your habits and how they create your outcome, which is what we're going to be looking at next week, taking action is necessary, because if you don't, then you won't create the habits that ultimately will create the outcomes that you desire. Did you know that when you take action, you open doors that will lead to success? Only when you take action. The problem is, most people plan, they think, they organize, and maybe even analyze and procrastinate a bit or a lot before taking any action at all. And what I want you to see is that when you take action before you're ready, or you feel ready, you are setting yourself up to learn as you go. It's by taking action that you attract those people with similar interests and goals. You learn things you wouldn't have if you had not have taken action, right? So I want you to ask yourself now, what are you holding back on that you know taking action will help? Ask yourself the question so you know. Sign up for the program, right? Sign up for the program. Call the travel agent. Start writing your book. Hire a coach. Find a personal trainer. Begin looking for that house. Go to school. Write your resume. But just start by taking one step at a time. You've got to start somewhere. What I find is that many people procrastinate because they can't see the small steps they need to take, because they're overwhelmed by the bigger picture. Small steps over a period of time create big rewards and outcomes. So here are your steps as you move forward. Number one, just start. Pick what you will begin with and just do it. Okay, number one. So it could be just hiring a coach to move you forward, right? Number two, then what you're going to do is you're going to begin to course correct. So you can't correct anything unless you've started, right? If you are aiming arrows at a target, you have to throw the arrows at the target, see where they land, and then determine how you will adjust to hit the target, right? So number three, lastly, you will make mistakes, but I encourage you to have the mindset to see it as an opportunity to learn more and grow. Every master was once a disaster. I'm going to say it again. Every master was once a disaster. It is an opportunity. Just see it as an opportunity. If you're afraid of making mistakes, then you're sabotaging yourself before you even get out of the gate. Remember that your desires are important, but it requires you to step outside your comfort zone and take action, even if it's a small step and it doesn't feel like very much. Remember this, the steps you take are either taking you closer to your goals or further away from your goals. Every decision you make, I want you to ask yourself, what direction is this taking me to? Is it taking me closer to my goal? Or what I'm doing now, is it taking me further away from my goal? It's either doing one or the other. Remember, we talked about how it is always your choice. Choose to take the steps closer to your best life. And when you follow these steps, you will find that every day you will take yourself closer and you will create your best life now.